Feels great. I keep facing undefeated fighters, and I'm not going to stop facing them. I feel on top of the world right now, and I'll take on anybody.
Chelsea Chandler just sent one of the biggest and boldest messages yet to Dakota Ditcheva, and she's not bluffing. Speaking straight from Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Chandler looked directly into the camera and said, "I keep facing undefeated fighters, and I'm not going to stop. I feel on top of the world right now, and I'll take on anybody." She didn't name names, but everyone knows exactly who that's aimed at. With a 6-2 professional record, to TKO wins, and a reputation for taking the fights others avoid, Chandler isn't whispering a challenge, she's announcing her mission to the entire division. Unlike the modern fighters who chase safe matchups, she wants the toughest, most hyped, most dangerous name available, and right now that name is Dakota Ditcheva. Chandler has never been the polished, spotlight-friendly brand of fighter. She's fought through real chaos outside the cage, from her house being robbed to her car being vandalized the week of a fight, and still walked into the octagon ready to swing. She's built from grit, not glamour. Starting her pro career in 2018 and sharpening her skills in Invicta FC before making her UFC debut in 2022, she made noise immediately with a first-round TKO over Yulia Stoliarenko. Even after a chaotic lead-up to her second UFC fight, she still showed up, proving she's built to fight through hell. So when Chandler says she's ready for any undefeated opponent, it's not just confidence, it's a promise backed by scars and experience.
The clinch is really working for Ditcheva. She gets the turn, and the knee finds its way to the fake to Sumiko Nanga, and an elbow from Dakota.
Can't take a lot of those knees. There's the damage so far in this fight. It's been one-way traffic.
Oh, Steve Nicholas in the middle from Dakota, and a flurry. Get under the feet. Here's the elbow. Back elbow. And now the left hand. She's showing off now.
Chelsea Chandler has made it clear why she's coming for Dakota Ditcheva, because Dakota is the name making the most noise in the division right now. A 15-0 PFL flyweight champion and British standout known for surgical striking and highlight reel finishes, Dakota represents precision at its peak. But to a brawler like Chandler, that perfection is a target. Her message is simple: I've fought real fighters. I've fought killers. I don't care about hype. She's basically telling Dakota, you've been living in a highlight reel, and I'm going to drag you into reality. It's the matchup fans crave, the clean striker versus the dirty grinder. Dakota fights long, crisp, and controlled, while Chandler closes distance, clinches, drags you down, and breaks you apart piece by piece. If this fight happens, it's not just stylistic contrast, it's identity versus identity. England's undefeated golden prospect against America's relentless outlaw. Imagine it. Round 1, Dakota lands clean shots. Round 2, Chandler forces the clash. Round 3, the grind begins with elbows, pressure, and ground control. It's the kind of fight where chaos threatens to break perfection. Some fans think Chandler can't touch Dakota. Others believe she's the first with the toughness and raw power to test the hype. Chandler's answer: I don't care about odds. I care about fights. She's not chasing fame, she's chasing war. She's daring Dakota to prove her record is as real as it looks. Chelsea Chandler just stepped into the storm and challenged Dakota Ditcheva's throne, and she's not talking for attention. She's talking because she's willing to walk through hell to win. Now the question is, will Dakota answer, or stay silent while the wolves close in?
By TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum. And she seconds Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Bishop's in trouble. And that does it. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
Jonna Bishop just lit a fire under women's MMA, and the target wasn't Dakota Ditcheva this time, it was Valentina Shevchenko. After her loss to Dakota, Jonna didn't complain, didn't make excuses, and didn't try to downplay anything. Instead, she praised Dakota, calling her a monster, a terrifying striker, and the best kicker in the division. Then she dropped the bomb that shook MMA media. She kill you in there, a line that was part compliment, part warning, and part pure controversy. Jonna essentially told the world that Valentina, the long-standing standard of the division, might not be ready for the storm that Dakota brings. And just like that, the conversation in women's MMA changed. This isn't just hype anymore. This is a potential passing of the torch moment, and everyone is watching.
I think she's a pretty, a really good, striker, kickboxer.
First, let's set the stage. Jonna Bishop is no rookie. She's a world-class grappler who transitioned into MMA with real pedigree. But when she stepped in against Dakota Ditcheva, she ran into a fighter with terrifying precision, speed, and striking IQ. Bishop admitted that the loss was eye-opening. Instead of downplaying or denying Dakota's abilities, she leaned into the truth that most fighters are too proud to say out loud. She's a monster. She's a scary striker. She's the best kicker in MMA. That level of honesty is rare in this sport. But what made it even more shocking was what came next. Bishop turned that praise into a warning, and she aimed it straight at Valentina Shevchenko. Why Shevchenko? Because Valentina is the standard the fighter everyone measures themselves against at flyweight, the queen who has defended her belt time and again. But Bishop is essentially saying, Valentina, if you face Dakota, this isn't just another title defense. This is different. This is dangerous. It's a bold statement, because most fighters build themselves up by claiming, I'll beat Valentina, instead. Bishop is suggesting that Dakota poses a threat so serious that even the reigning champion must take notice of veteran grappler fresh off a loss, warning that Valentina may not survive Dakota's violence.